eating clean, you're working out several days, most days out of the week, you're doing everything right and your body's not changing. I hear it. This was me for years, so I completely understand. It's not that you're not disciplined, it's not your motivation. It might not even be your nutrition overall because you're eating clean already. It's your physiology. It's the way your hormones respond to stress, food timing, and muscle changes. All right, hear me out. Okay. Number one, estrogen fluctuations changes how your body uses carbohydrates. Estrogen plays a major role in glucose uptake, insulin sensitivity, and fat distribution throughout the body. Now, all that means is when estrogen dips, fat storage, the way that we use that glucose from the food, from the carbohydrates, changes and fat can be stored easily. So when estrogen fluctuates, which usually happens after 30, during your menstrual cycle, or in perimenopause, your body overall just becomes less efficient in processing the carbohydrates, especially when you eat them alone. So what that means, well, first off, what it doesn't mean is to cut carbs, stop eating carbs altogether. All it means is that you have to pair the carbs with protein, healthy fats, and some fiber. That's it. That's because that balanced type meal right there blunts the blood sugar spike that encourages fat storage and cravings. So it's very important. So if eating clean, if you're like, I'm doing everything right, I'm eating clean, if that's not working for you, it's not your food and you're not doing anything wrong. It's your hormone environment. Okay. It changes how you use them, and that's it. All right. So we are going on to point number 2 I wanted to make with you. Oh, before I move on to point number 2, I did want to give you guys some quick tips. So quick tips to pair protein and healthy carbs would be like an apple and Greek yogurt, some oats and eggs, or some protein. You can do brown rice, wild rice with some tofu or shrimp or something like that. All right. And let's warm up the chat. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona in the house. So when you get on, I saw some people on, let me know where you're from. I'd love to know. Okay, so point number 2 I wanted to make today is that cortisol alters fat storage. All right, high cortisol levels from stress, lack of sleep, overdoing cardio, or under eating actually promotes fat storage around the belly area, especially. Even if your calories are well controlled, you guys, it sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. This is key right here. Long, intense cardio, running for 60 minutes on that treadmill every single day, elevates cortisol. Strength training, on the other hand, overall lowers your overall baseline cortisol levels, okay? So that's the key right there. So women who are doing everything right, running on the cardio machine for 60 minutes every day, end up signaling their body to hold on to fat, especially around the midsection because their cortisol levels are so high. Hey Jeet, I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona. Where are you from? Let's hear it. I'd love to know. So that's number 2. So the action tip I wanted you guys to make this upcoming week is to start strength training if you're not. If you are strength training, I want you to cut back on one cardio day and add in a strength training day instead. All right. Hey, hi there. Hi. Hi, guys. Okay, point number 3 I wanted to make. This is the third point, the third and final point, you guys. So insulin sensitivity declines as we get older. It's just part of life. It's just what happens. After 30, going into your 40s, we start to lose lean muscle mass. It sucks, dude. Like, I don't know. This is our body's physiology here. And lean muscle is basically the main site where insulin attaches to drive glucose into the muscle so we can either store it or burn it off. And what that means, when there's less muscle, that means there's lower insulin sensitivity. So it's really hard for insulin to do that. And what that means is easier fat storage. And when there's also less muscle, to make even fat storage easier for our bodies to do, is less muscle equals a slower metabolism and higher cravings. So it's just like a triple bam whammy on our bodies, you guys. So this doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong whatsoever. It just means your body needs protein throughout the day, It needs consistent, structured strength training. It needs balanced meals stabilized to stabilize your blood sugar. Balanced meals, remember the protein, the healthy fats, and the like the fiber, the healthy complex carbs. And you need to make sure you have enough calories throughout the day to support that muscle growth, you guys. So important. There's no cardio out there that would ever outperform strength training to gain muscle. You don't want to lose your muscle, and you want to make sure that you're keeping the muscle you have and getting more muscle as you get older. Okay. So the one thing that I want you to focus on this week, remember when I said to space your protein throughout the day? It's all about protein timing here. Make sure you're eating between at very minimum 20 grams up to 30 grams of protein every single morning. Okay, that's it. So that's all you have to do. And this is like researching. That's not just like personal experience. How I teach, the people I personally train. This is like experience too. All research, guys. It works. So you're not failing. Your plan's not wrong. It's just your physiology changes, and that's just what happens as we get older. And when that happens, your whole workout plan needs to adjust with it. So if you want help building that plan, you guys, that matches your hormone profile, your fat pattern, and your lifestyle, just comment change or send me an email. I have that in my bio as well. And I will send you the link to become a founding member of my Sculpt and Sustain Method program. Very new. It's actually the program I have, and we're just focusing it more on hormones so you never stop getting results. That's key, right? And then we customize the plan and we just crush it from there. So make sure you comment that word change if you're interested. And P.S., we do close those doors December 11th. Can you please give me a shout out? My name is Abram. Shout out to Abram. He's on the live. I'm super excited that he's here. Thank you for coming on. Absolutely. Declan, no problem. I hope it's helpful. Women could keep a man or they could just shut up. Okay, if they could. Front door, back door, or both. Okay, guys, I don't even know why I said that one out loud. All right, guys, very good job for everything that you've done. Keep up your strong work. Keep moving on and don't stop. Okay, don't become discouraged at all. Hi, Leon. Thanks for coming on. All right, guys, tons of love, and I won't waste any more of your time. And my cat needs my attention. I'm sure the kids do too. So, all right, tons of love. Mwah. Bye.